Today we're going to be talking about the time I speedran a psych ward visit. So to give you some context of this story, this was in May. This was 2 days after I got arrested for my DWI. I got bonded out of jail. I went back to my apartment. The first night I was chilling, but the second night I was hanging out with the people that I got arrested with. And more specifically, I was with this chick. I'm not going to name her because she's a bitch. But anyways, we partied that night, and I had some of this liquid Xanax. Now, I had this liquid that had about 500 hits of Xanax in it. Now, yes, throughout the night, I was sipping it, but I was, sipping a very small drop. In the morning, she poured the whole vial in my coffee, and I drank it. Now, this part of the story is fuzzy for me because I just drank 500 hits of Xanax, but what apparently happened was after that, I fell on the floor, foam started coming out of my mouth, and I wasn't breathing, and this chick didn't know what to do, and so my homie started calling me. He said, "Zane, you're supposed to be at work, where are you at?" And she picked up, and she said, "Oh, Zane's on the floor, and he's not breathing, he has all this stuff coming out of his mouth. What do I do?" I guess common sense wasn't so common, but she ended up calling 911, and when they got to my apartment door, they banged really loud, and it woke me up, and I remember I went to the door, and I opened the door, and there was 3 police officers with their guns pointed at me, and after that, I just blacked out. I ended up waking up in this hospital right next to Green Oaks, and if you live in Dallas, you know what Green Oaks is. Long story short, they ended up bringing me to Green Oaks, and I did not sign a form saying I was voluntarily there. I was saying I was involuntarily there. They were trying to say that I was trying to kill myself, but in reality, this girl was probably trying to kill me. So I explained to them that, and they kept trying to make me sign this form saying I was voluntarily there. And if you ever go to a psychiatric facility, never sign that form, because if you're there involuntarily, you're there a lot less time. If you're there voluntarily, man, I've spent up to 2 weeks in psych wards, so never sign that form. But regardless, those 2 days I spent in Green Oaks, they're gonna need a whole video of themselves. Part 2 is coming too. Please like and comment. Have a peanut day. Goodbye.